We still have blue skies in Hong Kong, and actually the forecast is expected to stay like this, to be nice and hot and sunny today and tomorrow. Tomorrow is Saturday, and today in this live stream I wanted to visit this little village to check out what they're doing in preparation for the storm. And this village is actually a fishing village, and you can buy loads of various fishes from like the displays, and then you can like eat it in the restaurant opposite. Some shops have already closed. I mean, it's early morning here anyway, but expect this to be what it looks like on the day when Typhoon Mangkhut lands. Hello, Kevin. They're going to try and hunker down. As you can see, there's the displays where you can buy all the fish, and then you eat it in one of the restaurants here. But it's too early for any of that. We're actually still outside. It's just that the roofs of the building are protecting us. But I've come here especially because I want to do a before and after with this part of Hong Kong. There's a British phone box there. Yeah, that's right. Food has gone up. People are panic buying somewhat, and I've yet to go shopping, so I want to check it out for reals, but not on this, not in this live stream. I mean, when I just normally go shopping. There was an SCMP article talking about the views of the people who live here. Some people have actually closed up already. They closed yesterday, and they've left. This place does suffer from flooding, and they've been flooded in a few times. When Typhoon Hato hit last year, they were flooded. Hello, Ben. So this is one of the few areas where you'll feel the effects more than other people, because the city is so well defended against storms. In fact, in last year when Hato hit, only 5 people died, and that was a storm that was like 180 kilometers per hour winds. But the one that's coming is 240 kilometers, so it's 25% stronger. And on the Reddit subreddit group for Hong Kong, people are more concerned about getting the day off than actually having to consider how their lives will fare during this weekend. Which says something about how well the city can defend itself, because back in the 60s, thousands of people died. I mean, there's the waves right there. So there's very little protection from here to here, but I don't think the waves there will be that much of a concern, because Le Yu Mun, this area, okay, there's another area of Le Yu Mun that actually has had some upgrades made to it, and that's what I want to show you. So in response to, maybe it was in response to Hato, but we had Hato last year, which is Japanese for pigeon, by the way. And then we had another one hit in 2016, or passed close by. And then the government has got the money, and so they've invested wisely in breakwater defences, which is what I want to show you. Fun fact: I was here for Typhoon Ellen. In 1983, I used to live here. This is the only beach that's left inside Hong Kong Harbour. There's the city. Hello, Rich. No defences here. But now we're getting to the side of the village that's sort of exposed, exposed to the ocean. Mangkhut is supposed to hit at 2 p.m. on Sunday. When I say hit, really it's just going to peak because it's not supposed to go east. They reckon there's tracking it and it's supposed to go west constantly. Let me show you the official app. Yeah, that is a concern. Some people are saying that could get damaged. It could be a very good test because there was a controversy with their breakwater defences because they were being supposedly washed away only a couple of months ago. Here we go. Here's the first of the new breakwater defences. Oh, anyway, this is the storm tracker. I'm not sure you can see it actually because there it is. So there's Mangkhut right now. It's taking its sweet ass time. I don't understand how it's going to get from here to here in 2 days. But then again, I'm not a weatherologist, am I? The yellow part is just where it's projected to be, so it could fall either side of this purple line. Is the Macau Bridge open yet? It's supposed to be open now or later this month. But they reckon it's going to go over here and touch over Hainan Island instead, rather than directly go over Hong Kong. But you never know with the waters. But anyway, before this was just a normal beach, and they've managed to fit all this rock here. Yeah, it was basically like this, and now they've got all this here. And so they've been upgrading the defences pretty much for the past year. The last time I came here I noticed it, but in 2016 none of this was here. For the American viewers, this is projected to be a Cat 5 hurricane equivalent. And during this time, the MTR will operate at peak hours all day, just to get people, as many people safely back home, or just to get around as quickly as possible, for whatever reason. Yes, it is huge. Even though, right, so the storm, if we use this little comparison chart that I've got here, okay, Hato hit in 2017, super typhoon, and it was 185 kilometers in maximum sustained wind speeds, okay, and it came within 60 kilometers of Hong Kong. This one is 240 kilometers in terms of maximum sustained wind speed, and supposed to be within 80 kilometers. So it's a little bit further. It's 20% further away, but 25% stronger. Can you move, Richard? So I'm going to go and show you the other breakwaters here. There is some concern that the winds. Here we go. You've got the old crosses over the windows. There is some concern that some houses might be destroyed. I mean, I'm not sure that's going to stick around, because some of these old buildings are not designed for such intense winds. And like I say, it is stronger than any other typhoon since records began. Here they are. These are the other breakwaters. Again, before you could just walk off. It didn't matter. But now they've secured, and they're trying to obviously protect the Hong Kong people that live here. This concrete better dry in good time. If you're just coming in late, we just walked through the fishing village, or the fishing restaurant part, and we were just talking about some generalities about the storm, and now we're looking at the new breakwater defences that this part of Hong Kong has for this village. Over there, they just have normal, on the other side, on Hong Kong Island, they just have a normal sort of causeway. They don't have the same level of protection. Over there is a typhoon shelter for the ships, so that's where all the ships typically go in Hong Kong. We have loads of typhoon retreats for the boats in Hong Kong. One of the problems with this storm is that because it's moving so slowly, it's picking up more and more strength because the air is so moist, and it's making it more difficult to understand what's going to happen. It's going to hit the Philippines first, and there's about 10 million people in its way. Hong Kong has a population of 7.5. Oh, my mistake. It says Typhoon Wanda in 1962 killed 130 people and left 72,000 homeless. People here don't really get homeless anymore. So that's just to go back on the conversation about how safe it is here. Typically, if everybody plays it sensibly. That's basically it, really. That's all I wanted to show you. I want to come back here maybe Monday or Tuesday and find out the state of this village, see if people's clothes are still hanging up. Might come across as a bit disaster porn, but again, for the most part, Hong Kong will survive it. It's just places like this, you know, what will they do? That's what interests me. And sometimes that might get lost in the mix in the international news. Obviously, the local newspapers here will focus on areas like this, and I want to sort of highlight it for you. This is supposed to trigger a number 10 signal, which we haven't had for 6 years. I think the first year I came here, the storm was really bad, and it sort of gave me an impression as to how dangerous it was, but really it's not that dangerous, because we've never had a number 10 ever since. Right, I'm going to leave it there, keep these videos nice and short. Okay, so as always, thanks for watching, and I will see you tomorrow on Saturday, and we'll see what the weather's like. Again, we're projected to have sun today and tomorrow before the storm hits. Thanks for watching.